probably got it, walked away again. It seems like there's been some in and out energy. So we're going to attack that and see if we can get some advice, because you do have a return and it does have a happy ending. Of course, our actions create our experience. So we want to get you on track for that. Okay. So this shows you get more bees with honey, detach from outcomes. This is kind of feeling like there might be a vibe of being calculated in sending, the perfect text or acting a certain way with an out, trying to get the perfect response, or, coming up with the perfect wording or the perfect, some actions, but not just really that are authentic. It's more to try and get a certain response or get somebody to respond, something like that. Okay, so this is what I'm feeling from this is to make sure you're authentic, and to if you're mad or upset or triggered or whatever, make sure. I'm not saying this is across the board 100% of the time. I'm saying in this reading, what I'm feeling is you may be thinking in your mind of things that you can say that, are, somebody's going to get mad. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it and then we'll move on. That are like snappy or insulting or something like that, just to get a response. This is a reminder not to do that. Okay. So it's more of a reminder to be authentic and to be sweet, because you get more bees with honey, right, than you do from vinegar. All right. So that's a reminder to be sweet. And if you are detached from the outcome, then you take that pressure off of the perfect thing to say and all that. You know what I mean? So, and triggers also, I don't know if she's the first person to say that. I'm not sure why I have that written on there. But basically triggers, psychologists will tell you triggers, when you get upset about something or you're feeling like somebody's not giving you something that you want, it's typically something that you need to be giving yourself. It's something that you're starving yourself from, okay? And just showing that this was on top of the deck, or was showing up as two of wands, but it's backwards. I feel like there's a power struggle about wanting them to give more. I don't know if the reading is going to the spread is going to take the same tone. The tone I'm feeling very strongly is you may feel wronged and like disgruntled, or I'm going to have to come back to that word. I lost it, but it's something about if your position was shifted, if you had other people pursuing you, if you had other things going on, if you had more on your plate and you had happy things that you were pursuing, resentment. I'm worried about resentment. That's the worry that I keep getting. So it may do you good, even if it's really you deserving the apology or deserving someone else to make the nice gesture. It may be worth it. I feel like somewhere, somebody needs to, but if they would, throw the rope out or make a sweet gesture, it might bring everything around, something like that. And I don't want that to be I'm only telling you what the cards say. You have to take it or leave it and make your own decisions, because I certainly don't want somebody that's been blocked or treated terribly to reach back out and try and pull somebody that they shouldn't be with back in. That is not what these readings are for. In fact, that's a lot of why I got into tarot, because I saw that happening and I wanted to give a tarot outlet that did not give false hope and support codependency. Because when we're just trying to pull somebody back in that's not terrible for us and not good for us, that's codependency. Okay, so anyway, just keep all that in mind. Yes, I am rambling. Let's go ahead and get a spread going. So I am safe, I am strong, and I know that I belong. Write your intentions and manifestations in the comments, and I will go through and thumbs up them and give some affirm them, and then you guys please do that for the other comments in there too. Okay, and we'll get this big powerful energy manifestation cycle going. Okay, all right, so justice twice. Did I even show you these? There's justice. So you may be dealing with the Libra. Something needs to be balanced out, but once you can figure out or do that, this Ten of Pentacles is supposed to happen. But I keep feeling like there's something that was upside down. Justice upside down. There's a problem with staying and maintaining balanced, okay? You guys might want to check out some of the twin flame links. I will link those down below, or they always are. See if any of those pull to you, because they're like personals, and I'm feeling I haven't been, really promoting those lately. But I'm feeling like some of you might really benefit from those. They come through like personals. Not very many people watch them. So they're like limited energies, and they come through literally like personals, and they're a fraction of the price. So those links will be down below. Somebody is going to get something major out of those. Those are my all-time best freaky readings. And they answer all the twin flame questions, twin flame confirmation, and what's going on with your person and where you are in the journey. And I mean, they even give time frames. They're awesome, and they're timeless. So even though they may not be real recent, and I need to do more, they're still, just watch the trailer and then you can decide. Okay, there's conflict, but it's time for it to balance out, okay? I definitely feel a return. I was feeling some twin flame energy. Somebody misses you, obviously. They're spying. Look at that. It's so unbalanced because I think I'm feeling communication. Like, remember I was getting, oh no, you don't remember because it was before I turned on the camera, but I was getting like difficulty, a vibe about difficulty speaking. There's the Two of Cups. Yeah, so there's just been a bit of really big resistance of like Phoenix rising, of growing, and I see stubbornness, and somebody really needs to try to see things through a different lens. There's Phoenix rising, just like I just said. Did you see that? It's stuck to my hand. Tarot's amazing. So this is a judgment. It's a cycle complete. It's rising up from the ashes. It's second chances. That's your energy. That's where that card. So in your energy, either it is happening now or there is a need for you to realize that out of the pain or the storm or the situation that's been difficult, you can use it, you can let it, beat you, or you can grow from it. And when we have a storm, sometimes the storm comes to clear the path, right? So you have the ability to come out further ahead with this Phoenix rising. And it also is, second chances. I'm so sorry, please forgive me. Somebody, ooh, yeah, I just felt that strong. Let's see. Yeah, there's communication. And you can flip the roles if you need to. So, communication, Page of Wands. It always makes me think of a text, a small gesture. Look at that, Ten of Pentacles. I'm going to put it this way, just so the picture shows. But there it is again. So, also there might be a money situation here. But check it out. Ten of Pentacles. Twice. Maybe this is about money. All right, totally different storyline. Could be that if this is not, this is definitely another energy in your environment affecting you. But if it's work, because I see all these swords, I don't see much cups. So for some of you, if this is work, then you may be dealing with some backstabbing or kind of gossip, and again, if we go back to what we got in the very beginning, it was about being the bigger person, or just being like vibing so high that this negative energy just falls right off of you. Okay, so this is the Chariot, forward motion. This is your person's energy. Person Okay, well, it looks like, because Six of Pentacles is giving. It's enough to give. But there's still some hang up there, I think, because that's in reverse. I'm going to clarify that. Okay, one more. Ooh. Your person might be dealing with an addiction. So the Devil card could be dealing with a Capricorn. Look at that, and a Tower. Oh. Death. Action. Somebody is probably having to deal with their actions. There's some sort of, looks like there's some sort of actions that have caught up with someone. And because that center card is action, this is Tower. There's a tower falling. It's causing an ending, but it has to do, oh, I hope it could be an addiction. It could be bad behavior. It could be an obsession. Loaded message right there. But maybe they're hanging their head in, there might be more going on than you know about here, Cancer. Yeah, look at that. Recent past, Five of Cups, sadness, hanging. Did I not just say hanging their head? And look at this person. I love tarot. It blows my mind. Okay, what else for the recent past? Eight of Pentacles. Focused attention, hard work. This outside energy, whether it's a love interest or a job or career, this Chariot, which way do I go? We had that Two of Wands, which way do I go? I just keep feeling high road. Take the high road. You don't have to go extreme left or extreme right. You know what I mean? Stay on path. Don't let this something kind of negativity alter your path, something like that. I still need to clarify that center card. Let's see. You're going to be unblocked from something. Two of Swords, reverse. Okay. Oh, and it's going to cause a new beginning. Oh my gosh, look at that. Those two flew out. So the Fool card, new beginning, and I am all about butterflies right now. Let me tell you, they are just like in my energy. Like, I'm not seeing literal butterflies. I'm just feeling butterflies. But yeah, so you guys, maybe that's a sign for you too. So watch for butterflies in your environment, either outside or on TV or a picture or whatever. So interesting. Okay, so, overall energy, we have action. There's somebody having to face up or deal with the repercussions of their actions, okay? See, but then here again, my point is you can use that strife, whoever it is can use it to rise above and learn and grow. Everybody makes mistakes, so there's no point in, I feel forgiveness, I feel high road, and I feel like somebody's suffering from some actions that they took. Let's see, I want to clarify that though. Let's use the moon. No, I really wasn't planning on using another deck, but let's see about this. Six of Pentacles. Tell me about that. That's giving. It's generosity. I think that your person is feeling unworthy, unwanted, even if they're not showing it like they're lashing out or they're doing bad things. It's from a sense of the inner like an inner turmoil, or not. They're not giving because they're either embarrassed or there's something. Okay. Two of Cups. How does this person or this situation, how does it feel towards Cancer? That's a beautiful star card. Magical. Passionate new beginning. Wow, new beginning in love. Yeah, I mean, you've got a return for sure. But, okay, so remember what I got, in the beginning, there was something coming through about taking the high road and not lashing out because they did wrong, something like that. I think there's a need to bridge a gap of opening communication. This is a little all over the place, gotta tell you. Yeah, but it could go either way. So your outcome, again, a 2. You guys watch out for 222. So 2 of Wands again, that's which way do I go? And I remember, and I feel like there's a need to say, it doesn't have to be hardcore reject them. It does, like maybe you're torn between, you know, do I tell them I love them? Do I tell them I'm done? And, you know, when they come back, or maybe it doesn't, maybe that's in your mind, but I think this is saying, what I'm feeling is, stay calm and collected and stay on your forward path regardless of what this person does or the situation. So here's the Queen of Swords, and she always reminds me to compartmentalize. So things can be falling apart at work, but she can compartmentalize, meaning she can leave that at work when she's done at work and come home and enjoy her family, or stay focused on her health when it's time to go to the gym, or her hobbies. She doesn't let the negative, whatever's going on here, bleed over into the other, you know, areas of her life. She compartmentalizes. And there is a sense to say, cut out something. What do I need to cut out? I don't really feel like it's a person, though. 9 of Swords. So it is definitely not over. I was expecting a much happier reading than this. Justice. I just think there's a strong need to be you and not depend on someone else's actions. So much Page energy. Wow. Page is communication. Cancer, if it might do you well, if you're stuck in a feeling like I can't do anything, I can't move forward because I don't know where we are, it might be beneficial. Now again, this doesn't apply to people who've been blocked or treated terribly, but it might be in your best, or maybe it does, in your best interest to, I just keep feeling high road, to say something nice or, you know, complimentary, and then maybe that's going to kind of shift the trajectory of this, whatever this is. That was another page. There's the Fool again. There's just a really strong need for you to be free of this conflict and not let it affect your other areas of your life. Let me grab an angel card. Tell me what we need to know for Cancer. Sorry, this reading is a little scattered. Ooh, don't back down. Yeah. Okay. So that, I think that did clarify a lot. And there's also true love. This is basically, don't let this beat you or change your direction. You just keep going on your path, like kind of like a tunnel vision. Like if you visualize a path and you got this negative shit over here and this something going on over here, and your vision is, and I don't know if I've ever shared my throne room experience with you guys, but and when I start doing the all signs, I'm going to start talking to you guys more because we'll be live. So y'all watch out for those. But anyway, so there's negative things over here. There's a path. There's a perfect path, right? God has this perfect path for you. And along that path, there are, can y'all see these? I don't know if y'all can even see these. There are obstacles and there's blessings. And so you might come across an obstacle and you can get stuck there, which we all can do that. Anybody can do that. And we have to make a decision not to. So we go around that blessing, that obstacle. And as we try to veer around that obstacle, maybe we get off track and we stay off track. Okay, but and then here's this blessing, but we miss it because we're off path. But if you go back to your path, you're going to catch more of the blessings, right? So my point is, until you stay focused on the end result. So you've got this path and you could get sidetracked. And you have this, I feel like you guys have this weird feeling to look to the right. Look, do I do this or do I do that? And I think the answer is neither. Stay focused, stay on task. Don't let outside negativity and situations change who you are, and don't adjust yourself to try and get a certain result. Just stay on path, okay? Because there are sometimes when we're taken advantage of or we're treated badly, we sink into wanting to manipulate things to prove our point, and that just doesn't work out well, okay? Let's do this. So that says don't back down, stay on task, don't let this get you, don't let this stop you. Ooh, look at that. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. I love that. And oh, I shuffled and it came back. Look at this. We're going to read it. True love. Wow. Romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. All right, well, lots of messages here. You guys let me know in the comments, please. Hopefully this was helpful. It was definitely all over the place. Guinevere. Message from Guinevere. Romance is not an outmoded concept. It's far from it. Romance is time-honored perception of merging with the divine as it's manifest within another human being. Romance is also playfulness, which heralds springtime flowers and new life. You needn't be in a partnership to evoke romance, however. You can manifest it for yourself through laughter, surrounding yourself with beauty, and indulging in luxurious treats. Romance is the life force of the universe and is a worthwhile goal indeed. Your soulmate relationship has arrived or is arriving soon. There is renewed passion in an existing relationship. You are a very romantic person. Your romantic needs aren't being met, and you must take steps to alleviate that. How about that? True love. All right, well, there you have it. You guys let me know in the comments. And also remember, put your intentions and manifestations in the comments, and then thumbs up everybody else's, or at least if you don't want to put your own, write yes or I affirm so that you can be included in the one that I'm going to write for all of y'all, okay? All right, Cancer, y'all let me know. This was tricky, but you do have a return. And it looks like it's been an on and off, in and out. If it's a love interest, for some of you, I think this might be like a family or a work environment. But either way, the main message is telling you to stay on course, and you don't have to go drastically one way or another, but you just keep taking action towards your better self, your goals, okay? All right, I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye, Cancer.